Welcome to 6 Degrees of Health and Wellness. I'm your host, Karen Langston, and I have a fabulous, intensive guest with me today, Dr. Martha Reed, right? From
right.
Insights for Life. Welcome. How are you?
I'm absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Well, let's just jump right into it because I want to find out more about Insights for Life. So, Martha, who are you?
Well, my everyday life, I am a wife of 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
18?
18.
My goodness.
I have 2 girls. I have she's not 16. She'll be 16 in July. And I have a 12-year-old.
Incredible.
And I have 3 dogs.
3 dogs?
Okay, I have no dogs.
No dogs?
My daughter has a dog. My other daughter has a dog. My husband has a dog. We have a cat.
So you're
have
kind of
a
like
bird.
And a bird.
Yeah. So Insights for Life is my escape away from the petting zoo that I reside in.
Petting zoo, I like that. I'd love to learn more about your story. You know, what was it that brought you to where you are today? Because I just can't wait to get to find out more about Insights for Life.
You know, that's a hard thing for me to answer. I think about that often because I'm always trying to figure out who am I, where do I come from, you know, what is this all about? But, you know, I have always been an empath or very sensitive. I'm sensitive to colors in my environment. I'm sensitive to even placement of items. I'm just extremely sensitive to energies that reside around me. And I've always been kind of an introvert, even though I have a very extroverted personality that does come out, that I love to, you know, have fun and enjoy life and just be with a group of people and just be fun. I have a nickname with a group of friends I have. They call me Lola. My Lola side comes out. It's an innocent Lola, but it's a fun side. But I have a very introverted side of me, and that is my introspective side that takes me into all my thoughts, my creativity, and takes me inward. Well, when I was very young, I didn't realize I only had my introverted side. I had not ever felt safe enough to express my other side. I'm a Libra, so it makes sense for me to have 2 sides, right? Well, when I was younger, I couldn't keep them in balance because I didn't even know I had that fun side because I was so sensitive in my environment and things around me, whether it was at school with the other kids or at home. So this had me misunderstood, or at least I had the feeling always of being misunderstood, being very alone, not fitting in. It was, and I didn't know how to express myself. And, you know, that probably came from, you know, the environment I was in. You know, I had a mother that worked full-time because my father was on disability from an accident. The accident then, he became the victim of prescription drugs and then addiction. And I've always had this ability, though, to know the difference. When I view a person, I didn't know I had it then, but I know now that, you know, I could always see the good in people. And I think that from the learnings that, you know, in my childhood, from this, you know, not so positive environment, from everything I went through, I think that somehow I was blessed with learning that I knew who my dad was, his true heart. He's such a good man. But under the influence of this, he took on a separate identity. So for some reason, I could tell the difference between the two. Well, that spread to everyone. I didn't even realize that I had that ability.
Wow,
and
incredible.
It was intense. And, you know, I could see spirits. I could, I was, like I said, I was sensitive. You couldn't change the color of my room. You didn't move my things. I always had this ability to feel everything intently, and I always needed things to just feel right. And so, you know, when you ask who I am, that's who I am. I'm a sensitive person who's tuned in, who, you know, can, you know, adapt. But those type of things are what brought me to who I am today and how I'm able to help people.
So if I was to come and see you, what can I expect? Explain to me, what would we do?
I can't really tell you that because every single person is unique.
Okay.
And if you come in and let's say you're working on this, you want to create something.
Okay.
Like we just talked about.
Okay.
We're going to figure out why are you not creating. We might do some coaching, do some life coaching around it to figure out where we're at.
Okay, so you do life coaching.
We do life coaching.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We could do hypnotherapy. I'm a hypnotherapist. We can try to see if there's any blocks that are working against you in your subconscious mind.
Okay.
I might find that energetically throughout your body, because I am a Reiki master, and I do work with energy medicines like homeopathy, color therapy. I use homeopathic color and sound remedies.
Incredible.
If they're not something that's really common, I've actually not found anyone else that does them, but I feel things so intently and I believe so much in our chakra system, in our vibration, that I use them to enhance those, to remove blocks or barriers. So we might find that you've got something going on in, say, your solar plex and you're out of balance, and we need to get that in balance so that your creativity feels free to flow.
Okay.
So there's many different things that we may do.
If you had the power to change anything in this world, what would it be and why?
Well, I dream big when I'm asked that question. If I could do anything, if I could change anything, what I would do is I would change the vibration of everything, person, being, whatever it is on the universe. I would raise the vibration, because I think if we raised our vibration and you just stepped up a little, everything else would fall into place.
Absolutely.
So if I would change our vibration. Call my office at 623-444-4482.
Okay.
And you can schedule an appointment for the phone, Skype, or in office.
Okay. I love it.
Yes. And you can also visit my website at www.insights-for-life.com.
Okay, so Insights for Life with the hyphens in there.
Yes.
But you can see all that down here.
Right.
Well, Martha, Dr. Martha Reed, I would like to say thank you so much for being here today. I feel lighter, and I haven't even been with you. Like, I haven't even knocked on your door yet, and I just absolutely feel lighter.
Good.
And if you want to get a hold of any of Dr. Martha Reed's information, of course, it'll be on this video. You can also give me an email, Karen at IamWorthIt2 or 6degreesofhealthandwellness.com, because her information will also be on there. And I also want to leave you with one thing. If you would like to be that 6th degree that makes a difference, I want you to pass this on to all your friends and family and co-workers, because Dr. Martha Reed is waiting for your call. And yes, until next week, I'm your host, Karen Winston, with wonderful Dr. Martha Reed. Thanks so much.